Hi everyone, I'm Rashmi, social media manager at Core, and today I have Kobus with me to unpack one of the most important topics of all time, model evaluations. So we are in the Gen AI world where it doesn't behave like the traditional software. If you give the same input twice, your outputs are gonna look different. Sometimes they are gonna be phrased differently, sometimes they would be much more nuanced, and other time it misses the mark completely. And that's very different from the usual software we are used to, where a specific input is expected to produce a predefined result. So the challenge isn't just did AI respond, it's was the response accurate, safe, on brand, and actually useful? And when AI systems start operating under real businesses, good enough isn't really good enough anymore. So, to help us break down how teams actually think about this in practice, Kobus will help us walk through this. Over to you, Kobus.
Great. Thank you so much for that introduction, Rashmi. And I think what you said is very accurate in terms of, generative AI being non-deterministic, and you can have the same input twice and the output differs all the time. And I think what's really important to keep in mind is that AI agents are becoming increasingly complex, and they've got different moving parts. And people are always striving for to be agnostic. So they want to be cloud agnostic, where the AI agent can run in any cloud. But I think the ideal is also to be model agnostic. So you are able to swap out models as models are being deprecated. And every year, quite a number of models are deprecated and cease to be available. I think dozens of models from OpenAI yearly are deprecated. And that's why it's so important to evaluate the current model you're using. And if you want to migrate to another model, to be able to evaluate that model as well based on historic user data.
Thank you so much, Kobus. So, I would love to look this into practice as well. So, do you think we can have a quick demo here?
Yes, Rashmi. So if we look at the Kore.ai interface, as I've said before, you will see at the top all the basic primitives you need to build an AI agent. But if you go to evaluations, you can go to model evaluations, and then you'll see a whole list of predefined evaluators. You can also create your own evaluator, and it's a no-code graphic user interface approach. But to help you get started, we've created a whole host of existing evaluators. You can view them, or you can just make a duplicate a copy and then edit it. And I think bias and completeness, those are really common metrics or evaluation points for people. But what I particularly like is the GPT Similarity Score. So if you're using an inferior model, perhaps a open source model, and you want to compare your output to a more advanced, perhaps more expensive model, you can use this GPT Similarity Score. And just to end with the ground truth relevance, I really like the ground truth relevance metric, because you can have set gold standard outputs you want to compare your generated outputs to see how well your AI agent aligns to outputs that's been previously defined, especially for critical use cases.
Okay, Kobus, super quick. Like, what exactly is GPT similarity score?
So GPT Similarity Score is basically where you make use of open source models, which are inferior and perhaps not as performant as more expensive models. And then you want to see what deprecation or what price in performance are you paying by not making use of a more advanced, perhaps more expensive commercial model. And then GPT Similarity Score will give you that delta, that difference in terms of the loss in performance by using an open source model. And that's a good indication of what's the price you're paying in terms of performance, and maybe certain use cases you want to rather defer to a more advanced model and use mundane day-to-day queries, pointing to an open source model.
Okay, I think I got you, Kobus, over here, and thanks for this very elaborate walkthrough. It really helps us understand the entire process of evaluation here, and I will look forward to connecting with you on our next for our next topic. Thank you so much for joining in today.
Thanks, Rashmi.